Hello, everybody, and welcome back. It has been a while. And, not too much update in the markets. I mean, it's down. Definitely a good time where I would consider buy some more if I had some cash on the side. Because these are nice little places to buy back in. A lot of people that are doing leverage, they got massively bit in the butt. And I'm sorry for that. I wish you guys all the best. It's a tricky market, and investing is not easy, especially not if you haven't done it, because it is very emotional, right? If you see prices like this drop half easily, it's tough. It's tough to see your money go down like that. In terms of US dollar value, obviously. And having a strategy is important, and not being too much led by emotions. So don't fear right now. They will go back up. They have done this so many times. Know this. And once you experience it a couple of times, it will probably still affect you a little bit on the emotional side, but you will know these waters now, and this is just a part of it. So just relax, sit back, and enjoy when they will go back up. When it will be, I have no idea. I don't think the market is over yet, or the bull market, I should probably say. And they're just retesting those support levels right now. Because there's so much talk, it's really, really big players are talking about it for a while now, but it's just definitely not over. And that leads me to one I want to talk about that is not going down, that hasn't been doing anything really for the last a long time. Let me show you. So this is about what it did this whole year, and it has been hovering around this $20 range. It dropped once for a little bit down to nothing. Interesting. So yeah, this is probably not the best sign, but anyways, 2017 it was around $400, and then it came down and it completely crashed. And the thing is, the SEC, Security and Exchange Commission, I think it is, went after them, and he got fined, and he had to basically give a lot of his pay a lot of money to the SEC, and they confiscated basically all his coins. Really short story, but nobody really talked about this. Really, the main talkers, I want to say, media and stuff, this has just not been covered. And XRP is now being sued by the SEC, but Veritaseum got sued before them back in 2000, if I'm not wrong, 18 maybe. I don't remember the exact date, but anyways, it happened. And so basically the token is worthless in a sense, because he could not use his platform he was building, because it was the tokens were supposed to be a security, etc. So why they went after Veritaseum and not after other coins that are probably also securities is a question that is still not being answered, even by the SEC, really, for that matter. So but anyways, what I really want to talk about is 3 days ago the patent has been granted by the US. So after the platform went down and he couldn't use it anymore and couldn't use the token as a payment on the platform, he started to make a patent on his intellectual property, because this peer-to-peer value transfer system that he wrote down, he has it patent. So there's an official patent in Japan and in the United States on this peer-to-peer value transfer or capital transfer, and that includes any kind of capital, whether it's natural capital as in lands, or it's financial capital as in stocks and bonds and futures. He owns a patent that if in case you use a peer-to-peer transaction or a peer-to-peer value transfer that includes a private key, that includes some kind of smart contracts, private or public key, basically if it uses a blockchain, it infringes on his patent. So there is one company that owns the patent on DeFi so which is Uniswap. It's layer 2 solutions for Ethereum that do their swaps. It's the Lightning Network on Bitcoin, probably even XRP. Basically anything that uses private and public keys infringes on his patent, and now it's granted by the US. So if you are a US company and you use blockchain technology for peer-to-peer value transfer without third-party intermediaries, you infringe on his patent. And that's really, really big. It should be the biggest news out there, but for some reason it isn't. And so the token itself made a massive jump. Like, let's just look at it in the last 2 weeks. So it went within, this was December 8th to December, what is this? 9th. So in a day it went from $30 to above $200 and then came back down. So this thing can massively pump in no time. And not saying it will or won't or whatever. There's not really still a use case behind the token. However, there is talk that it will be used to pay the fees that anybody that uses or infringes on his patent will have to pay to Veritaseum. So you will have to use the token to do the transactions basically, which is massive if you think about it, because it includes basically anything, decentralized exchanges and all these things. So it's basically the whole space, right? And so that is just like by far the biggest thing you could possibly think about right now. And so that's about how far I understand it. So, and he has been saying, the creator, that this token will basically pay or might be used for paying this fee. So that's probably why it jumped up. It's really hard to buy. If you want to buy it, some decentralized exchanges like Uniswap were supposedly listing it, and they for some reason delisted it, which makes it very much undecentralized, or at least not unbiased. But there's other ways you can buy it, and I don't know if they're listed here, but back in the days you could buy it on Mercatox, and you could buy it on it's back on Uniswap, Mercatox, and I think 1inch too. It's on Ethereum. It's an ERC20 token, and right now it's around $100. But just saying, so I want to just cover this news because it's really, really interesting. Here is the official Veritaseum website, where you can see all the instruments they have, products. They do research, financial research and analysis for companies, etc. You can get exposure to assets. So yeah, have a look into this. Sorry, I got interrupted there. But so yeah, back to... And we're back. I got disrupted again. So yeah, anyways, just here you can see about his project, etc. And boombustblog.com, that's where they all put their analysis out. So very interesting. I won't talk too much about all this, but I think you should keep an eye on this if you're in the space, just because this is a really big move, and it dropped it dropped $10 during this talk. Interesting. But so yeah, I think this is going to be a big thing. And he is going to send notes to all these companies, just telling them like, hey, just so you know, I'm holding the patent. And well, we'll see how that turns out. But yeah, that's the news for what I wanted to cover today. I wish you all a wonderful day, and see you soon.